Today we're diving into buying your dream home. There are 10 steps that we've identified to help us help you buy your ultimate dream home. Step 1, make sure you are ready. Check all your finances. Go through and make sure you've got all your documents that you will eventually need for the loan approval. Digging up all the paperwork that the lender eventually will need for you to get your mortgage is no fun. So go ahead and start digging out all that paperwork that you're going to need. You're going to need a couple years of tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements. A lot of times you'll need to take and print that type of stuff out. Step 2 to buying your ultimate home is find a great realtor that you really get along with. What we help you do is help you find what you're looking for, assess those needs, make sure that you get the biggies that you want. Sometimes you might not get everything that you want, but if you get most of it, 80 to 90%, we consider that a win, especially in the market that we're in now. If you need a realtor, make sure to reach out to us here. Step 3 to buying your ultimate home is to find a lender that you would like to work with. I would shop around a little bit. 3 to 4 lenders is fine, but what you're going to glean from that information is the type of mortgage that best fits you. It could be FHA, VA, USDA, which is 100% financing, or conventional. So find that loan that fits you and your specific needs. If possible, go ahead and get underwritten. That makes you a cash-like buyer. So sellers are more apt to take your offer if you go ahead and get underwritten. Step 4 is shopping for a home. This is stressful sometimes, but it is the fun part because you get to see what is available. So you will have been looking probably on some sites like Realtor.com or Zillow, or sites that we've set you up on as realtors to send you exactly what you're looking for, but now you get to go inside of homes. Few tips when you go: don't say anything. You never know when there are cameras. For instance, I have cameras in my home. So if you came in and said, "Oh, I love this home," I'm gonna know it, and your negotiating power is gone. Conversely, if you go in and go, "This place stinks," I'm gonna know it. So just be quiet and talk when you get outside, but shopping is fun. Make sure you get pre-approved for the mortgage. So we want to make sure that we're not looking at property that you can't afford. You may be able to afford way more than you want to, so knowing that pre-approval number, they'll be able to tell you what your payment will be, or roughly. They'll include the payment, interest, taxes, and insurance. Then sometime we'll have to make sure we include HOA fees. Having that pre-approval is critical. I can definitely tell you I would not make a loan without a pre-approval. If you can, and if you've got time, go ahead and let them run all the information through. They'll go through and comb through all the tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements, and they will credit underwrite you. The only thing you are waiting for at that point is an appraisal and the home inspection. Go ahead, you'll be a cash-like buyer at that point and more apt to get a better deal. Step 6 is making an offer. In the market that we're in, it is important that you work with your realtor to craft your offer. And what I mean by that, gone are the days of just throwing some willy-nilly offer out there or making a lowball offer. That's not the market that we're in. So make sure you're speaking with your realtor with regards to that specific house. Again, making the offer is important because this is where you negotiate a lot of things that could be important to you, a lot of terms that are important to you and important to the seller. The seller may be needing to stay after closing because they are elderly and they lived in a home for 50 years. That might be important to them. It may be important to you that you need to get in before school starts. So crafting that offer is a super, super important thing. Step 7 is kind of boring. This is when you are having your home inspections. At that point, you will possibly be renegotiating some repairs. The lender will order the appraisal if you're getting a mortgage. Might be some renegotiating there. The attorney on the other side, the attorney is going to be making sure that there's a clear title, that nobody's going to come up and lay claim to your home. So all of those pieces happen behind the scenes, and that's a super important time, but it's kind of boring. Finally, step 8, you are now going to closing, and unless you've negotiated for the seller to stay after closing, you are getting the keys to your home and moving in. You have now bought a new home. Congratulations. Each of these steps are an essential part of the process, and we can't jump over any of them, so make sure you follow your realtor's lead and do the steps in order. If I've raised a question that you would like an answer to, please reach out to us here at the Expert Real Estate Team, 864-895-9791.